As he was known from his high school days.
He's a monster.
J.C. Latham, 340-pound rookie, 21 years old. He's out there blocking for another good Tony Pollard run, and Pollard is gone. Titans strike first. Tony Pollard's best game in the NFL with the Cowboys came against the Bears 2 Octobers ago. He's got to go back to single back with Pollard next to Levis. Pressure coming. Levis throws it. What a catch! It is Chigo Okonkwo with a twisting, falling grab for the touchdown. Beat Tyreek Steve. Stonehouse with pressure. A block. It's scooped up by the Bears. Back the other way. Jonathan Owens. Touchdown, Chicago. Mr. Biles getting in there.
How cute.
Yep.
Put the Bash brothers right in there, Edwards and Edmonds.
They're loading up that right side of the offensive line. On 3rd down and 6, here they come. Gordon's coming. Levis gets wrapped up, flakes it ahead. It's picked off. Tyreek Stevenson will give the Bears the lead on another defensive play. And it was the former Titan DeMarcus Walker who got to the quarterback, wrapped Levis up, and Stevenson housed it for the first wins each of the last 2 years. Obviously, Murray was hurt for the first half last season. Back to throw, launches, end zone, Harrison! Caught! First NFL touchdown for Marvin Harrison Jr. An impressive grab. We'll see if it stands.
Confidence, safe to say, they've done that.
Fake to Connor. Murray on the rollout, looking deep for Harrison! Marvin Harrison Jr. to the end zone! Touchdown again!
There we go. We didn't see that much. Moving Marvin Harrison Jr. around. Now they got him in the slot.
Murray's looking for him. Pressure coming. Got away from Verse. Still on the move. Still on his feet. Throws to the end zone. It is caught by Elijah Higgins for the touchdown. Magic from Murray. A 99-yard touchdown drive.
Before they get, off the line of scrimmage, it's an alley-oop.
Handoff. Connor steps home. High stepping for the touchdown. Arizona's playing one of its best games under Jonathan Gannon and Drew Petzing. This has been an offensive clinic so far today.
Turnover, you need a special teams touchdown. You need something, a spark out here to light a fire in the desert.
There's Williams, navigates his way to the end zone and floats home. Good job by Parkinson on the block, and the Rams have their first touchdown of the day.
More air under it, and let Marvin Harrison Jr. make you right.
Will Hernandez. Whoa, there's a fumble into the end zone. It is grabbed by McBride. And he's in. Let's see where that fumble was picked up. It's going to be ruled a touchdown. Looked like McBride was already across the goal line and should have it. Untouched McBride, and even when things go wrong. Now the rookie is Isaac Guarendo, who had 1 carry last week, the first of his career. A fake toss, Purdy looking, wide open man, it's Juwan Jennings, it's a San Francisco touchdown. Who would step up in the absence of Kittle and Samuel and McCaffrey? The first man up is Juwan Jennings, his first touchdown of the year.
I'm shocked Juszczyk hasn't been on any of these plays. Trying to run the ball, keep 44 in there.
Purdy stepping up, pressure coming. Purdy throws on the move to the end zone. It's a touchdown. An official's hat is off, which may indicate that the receiver stepped out before coming back in and reestablishing.
Different receiver, though. I don't think it was Jennings.
I think Clete Blakeman is going to say just that now.
Yeah, Ayuk was the one who stepped out.
Feels like a must-score drive. Stafford. Across for Williams. Oh! Somersaults in to the end zone to get Los Angeles on the board.
But you see again, there's Juszczyk in the backfield, blocking for Purdy right next to him.
5 in the pattern. Purdy stepping up, launching it. Jennings again! A 3-touchdown performance! The day of his NFL life! No Kittle, no McCaffrey, no Samuel. Who would step up? Thrice, it's been Juwan Jennings, the 4th-year man out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Another key play for Los Angeles, and the same thing, can to the second play.
On the right.
Williams once again into the end zone. Stafford audibles to another touchdown score. You talked about blocking, so key for receivers for the Rams in the run game.
Run.
They check the play to a draw to Williams. Stafford do it. His arms in the air. Williams is in, and the Rams are an extra point away from tying it. That's twice today that the veteran Stafford has checked the play to a run to allow Williams to score and toss a souvenir.
Mike Allen underneath, Tre'Davious White. Too much contact, and now we got Jumbo with Kramer in the backfield.
The mini fridge, Kramer the fullback, the give to Johnson, and the Bears have tied the game after the takeaway.
There's that slip and slide drill.
3rd and 6. Rams bring an extra body. Williams protected. Williams to the back of the end zone for DJ Moore, and a touchdown. Their first connection together. And the first touchdown pass at home for Caleb Williams in front of these fans as he finds his one. Matthew Stafford is here for the 12th time in his NFL career. He's got 2nd and goal. Down by 8 to start the 4th. Right to Kyren Williams, and he is into the end zone. A 7th straight game with a touchdown for Kyren Williams. the longest streak in the NFL.
Here we go. And Kyron Williams runs through an arm tackle from DeMarcus Walker. But this is decision time. Cole Kmet stretched for that football.
And now the tempo again as Swift gets going. There goes DeAndre Swift for his first Chicago Bears touchdown.
Hey, what? They got themselves a steal in the draft. This young rookie, he's been excellent.
4th round pick out of Oregon. He's been their leading rusher. 1st and goal, Mayfield for Godwin. An impressive opening Tampa Bay drive leads to a touchdown for Chris Godwin.
And this was the area that New Orleans coming in had to be good. They're the #1 red zone defense in football. They need to keep points at a pretty. All 3 of those guys now missing action. A lot of moving parts. That's a challenge.
2nd and 15, another completion, but it was dropped by Chris Olave. It's picked up by Antoine Winfield back the other way. They let this play go all the way through, and Winfield takes it to the house. It is ruled a touchdown. We'll see if it stands.
Some great field position here and just gonna go cut into this deficit.
So Camarda boots it. 47-yard punt. Shaheed's got room. And there goes Rashid Shaheed. The spark that the Saints needed. It's a touchdown on the punt return.
Well, now it feels like there's a little life in this building. I think everyone was sitting around saying, how is this game gonna go? We're down 17 before we even knew the game started, and big time stop there by the Saints defense. Short field, short punt, and one of the best big play men in the league. I think the first pick's on him. I think that one's on McMillan.
2 picks, first 5 games, 2 picks today. Rattler with the fake, the pump, the throw for the lead, a touchdown. It's the first for Bum Means in the NFL. And the Saints have marched back to take a lead.
Behind the line of scrimmage in the NFL, any forward pass, there could be no contact or it's OPI.
Be a 54-yard field goal from here. Mayfield is going to get yardage and a first down to Sean Tucker. Inside the 15 and all the way to the house. It's a touchdown. The first of Sean Tucker's NFL career. And the Bucs jump right back out in front. Oh, man.
This game is incredible. I mean, think about where we are here. They just flat out drop.
And you can tell there's a poise there. Very much like when you talk to Baker Mayfield. These are guys that have seen a lot of football at this point. Kamara, slicing through, and New Orleans regains the lead.
Coming into the season, the former first-round pick, Trevor Penning, was drafted again on 2nd down.
Godwin in motion. Fake it to Irving. Out to Godwin. In space, and he picks up the first down and pinballs his way inside the 40 and off to the races. Chris Godwin's 2nd touchdown of the day. And Tampa Bay is back out in front.
No receiver in the NFL catches more passes
from the 8. Four-man rush. Mayfield in the pocket, throws end zone. It's caught by Otten for the touchdown. An up and down drive ends in a score for Tampa Bay. First of the season for the Tampa Bay tight end, and it's the 4th touchdown pass from Mayfield to extend the lead.
That much more challenging now. It's going to be a 3-possession game.
Well, they'll try to cash it in with Irving, and this time easily in. It is a touchdown.
Do this shit.
Okay, well, we know how Bucky Irving feels about that last drive. I'll tell you what, this second half led to picks. He's been really good, really efficient here in the second half, and it's really been this ground game. The run game in the second half has been the story for Tampa Bay.
And it's a second touchdown for Sean Tucker, the first on the ground in his NFL career. A Tampa Bay record in total yards with 594 today.
The Jets couldn't quite connect down the field like they're accustomed to. They got to keep putting the ball in the air downfield.
Off he goes, Aaron Jones. And what a lightning strike for the Vikings. A stop on fourth down, 34-yard touchdown. Just like that, 6-0 Minnesota. Gibbs is the back. Brock Wright lined up as the fullback. Off the right, here's Gibbs. Good run, best run, good move. There he goes, needs a block. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs answers back for Detroit, and they're on the board.
One of the best elements of this Lions run game. Yes, they're highly efficient. Another example here. 7 guys up at the line of scrimmage. They're showing cover 0. Now it's just a question who drops and who comes.
They bring 6, they drop 1. Launching Goff over the top for St. Brown. And Detroit, after trailing by 10, has taken the lead. Against the pressure and blitz. Goff has been so good, and he was back with Goff.
Showing an all-up man pressure look.
And it's a run for Gibbs against the pressure, and he bangs it in for a touchdown. His second of the day.
Remember earlier in the first quarter, we said they love running the ball on third down. The key is you got to have a scheme you feel good about. All up, 0 look, man coverage. And it's been a great drive by this Vikings offense. They got to find a way to convert here and stay alive.
3rd and long for Darnold, taking a shot for Jefferson!
Well, there's no question that Justin Jefferson is like that. I mean, we've talked all game. He's the hardest man matchup in football. That time, Robertson, number 21's 0, and they pop that run to Gibbs. So whatever pass pressure you have dialed up, you better make sure it can fit both run and pass.
It is Gibbs next to Goff. 4 on the rush. Goff underneath. He's got a man and a first down to Raymond. He gets away from a defender and scores! Khalif Raymond's first touchdown of the year. Gibbs helped him with a block. And another big play touchdown for Detroit to go up 10.
He can just do so many different things for this defense.
This time Montgomery, bind him, grab them, that ball is out! Picked up by Pace! Down the sideline! There is a flag! He's in! Minnesota leads, pending the penalty! Crucial call from Clay Martin coming up here. The call is against Detroit. And the Vikings get the takeaway.
Tell you what, man.
They've gone for it on 4th down. Trying to get to the 33. Cousins floats it. Pitts is wide open. Flag is thrown. Pitts is in for the touchdown. Initial indication is a penalty against Tampa Bay. And if that's the case, Atlanta takes advantage of the takeaway.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 26. This penalty is declined as a result of the play.
Throw it away, as you saw in that last 2nd down.
This is usually Evans or Godwin territory. Who is Mayfield looking at here? To the end zone. It is caught by Cade Otton. And both tight ends have scored on this National Tight Ends Day.
Especially against corners. Typically see it more when they're matched up one-on-one versus safeties.
It's now 4 straight 3rd down conversions for the best 3rd down offense in the NFL. Swing it out, boy. Rachaad White turned around. The ball was waiting for him, and he busts it into the end zone for a score.
Sometimes it's just as simple as throw a swing pass, and I've got 3 blockers. You don't see Kirk Cousins get under center very often, but when he does, it's almost exclusively for play-action pass.
Just got the snap off. Cousins, rifle shot over the middle for Pitts. And Kyle Pitts gets loose again. And he's got his 2nd of the day, I believe. Yes. It got a little dicey at the end. The near side official does rule a touchdown.
I think this is going to be really close. I don't think he realized the defender was as close to him. And take a look, he puts that ball down his feet, and Kirk Cousins has a fast mind.
And now floating one for Darnell Mooney, and a perfect strike to take the lead. Mooney's 3rd touchdown in 2 games against Tampa Bay this season. In his first year with the Falcons, a 30-yarder, and Atlanta's on top.
Make this a 14-point game.
Cousins pumps it. He's got Robinson, and he's got all the space in the world to walk in for a touchdown. Fourth touchdown pass of the day for Cousins, and it's the largest lead of the day on either side. 12th play of the drive is 2nd and goal, and it's to the end zone for Cade Otton and a touchdown.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know who got the memo that it was National Tight End Day?
The tight ends.
The tight ends in this game, Cade Otton and Kyle Pitts, each getting 2 now, and tell you what, best run after catch receiver in the NFL.
Cousins, 5 in the pattern again. Up top for his red zone machine. Touchdown, Drake London.
Well, we showed you earlier on the first 3rd down of the game on the opening possession. Diggs matched up one-on-one.
4th and 3.
It's just a straight man look here. Diggs is having a hard time getting lined up. Got to imagine someone at the top of the screen is going to come. It's 4 over 3.
That's exactly what's happening. Cousins throws to the vacated spot, and Darnell Mooney can walk home for a touchdown.
Yeah, you can see this happening before the play. They just couldn't get lined up. It was man across the board. They had 4 defenders over 3. That tells you one of them is blitzing. Diggs was having a hard brain around the field. All of a sudden, there's a lot more space, and you pop a couple scrambles, you pop a couple traps, and your run game looks a lot better.
Prescott looking to throw. Pumps off the back foot, stays on his feet. Now on the move, floats it to the end zone. Caught! Rico Dowdle, the juggling high wire act for the score.
That was an absolutely crazy play. I think I about ripped your arm off in the booth. Is no better, so they want to keep this thing to a one-possession game as long as they can.
Cousins, time, looks, wide open man, touchdown Ray McLeod. He's able to go through those progressions as the protection continues to hold up for Cousins.
Yeah, and you can only get all the way to the back. Starts wearing on you, and you can see this Dallas Cowboys front starting to wear down.
Algier pushing, getting a push, getting the touchdown.
And they just can't hold up front. Just too many rush attempts. Fresh backs coming in.
CeeDee Lamb, a shoulder injury. They're both out right now. Prescott out for the remainder of the game. Atlanta shows and brings pressure. Rush, back of the end zone. It is a touchdown for Jalen Tolbert. Dallas still alive. It's an 8-point game with 88 seconds left.
They'll run it again. They might sneak it again.
Yep. They will. They'll get it this time. And Mac Jones, the hometown kid, puts Jacksonville in front.
And here comes that drop step. A pressure's different identities, really. And when they get it right, this team has found a way to move the ball.
May, end zone shot. What a snare. Welcome back, Kendrick Bourne. Not a single snap in Chicago. And elated to be back in the lineup and in the end zone. His first touchdown of the season. Backfield.
We're using that 12 personnel again, 2 tight ends.
Stafford rolling, throwing, end zone, Cooper Kupp touchdown. Both touchdowns in this game provided by a couple of Eastern Washington alums. Kendrick Bourne for the Patriots, Cooper Kupp for the Rams.
Soon.
Yeah, it's been 20 years, I think. It is a turnover, and deep in Patriot territory at the 12. Stafford sets up, trying to take the lead. Fake it to Williams. Stafford floats it. Nakua reaching, diving, holding on. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Puka Nakua a little bit shaken up after that extra effort to hold on to that football for a touchdown.
There, but he got rid of the ball quickly. He knows where his weaknesses are. He knows his offensive line has been shuffling quite a bit. He's got to catch and release that football with efficiency and speed.
Put some speed on that one, and there goes Cooper Kupp to the house. Another strike, and Kupp takes it the distance. 69 yards on a very nice Stafford delivery. Well, they missed the field goal at the end of the first half.
And that's what Rod Mail wants. He wants him to set the tone with low pad level and better tackling.
Stafford, back foot, slinging for Parkinson. What a throw, what a catch. Hopefully everybody's all right. Parkinson makes sure after securing the touchdown. His first target in 3 games. And it's a touchdown from Stafford, his 4th of the day. Play clock down to 5 here. Extra offensive lineman is in for the Patriots. They get the snap off. They fake it to Stevenson. May, throwback, wide open. And guess who? It's the left tackle, Vidarian Lowe, eligible. And May finds him for a touchdown. Charbonnet is the back next to Smith. Smith and Jigba, as he often is in the slot next to Metcalf. Looking in that direction, to the goal line. Smith and Jigba, touchdown.
Snap it quick, watch.
Oh, Murray keeps it. Murray being chased by Witherspoon. Floats for Wilson. Off target to Kobe Bryant. And there goes Kobe Bryant. With a house call for Seattle. And a Marshawn Lynch homage. Mamba mentality, Kobe Bryant just snaked the pick six. Almost 6 minutes off the clock. 2nd and goal for the Jets.
Got to have a positive play here.
Rodgers, one-on-one. It's Adams. It's a vintage Rodgers to Adams connection for the touchdown. Their second as Jet teammates. And the 70th time in the regular season that Rodgers and Adams have hooked up for a touchdown. It's 9-0 Jets.
Be burnt.
Joe Tippmann is his center who had that strange snap. He's had a couple of weird snaps today. Little shovel pass to Isaiah Davis, and Davis, the rookie, is into the end zone. Just his 7th career offensive snap, and the 5th round pick out of South Dakota State has his first NFL touchdown. And after the D. Williams fumble on the kick return, Rodgers, Davis, and the Jets take in as the OC for Kalen DeBoer the last couple of years. Now the Alabama head coach. 10th play of this Seattle drive is a play-action fake. Smith wheels it, finds his tight end, and A.J. Barner is in for his 2nd NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are on the board.
Well, this is what happens.
So after the Seahawk touchdown, Myers boots it away, and here is the former All-Pro kick returner for Minnesota, making his Jet debut, Kane Wanwu. He's already housed 3 of them in his career. He's going to get a block, and welcome to the Jets with a big-time return for a touchdown. Seahawks load the line and bring pressure. Rodgers has it picked off by Leonard Williams. Just the 2nd interception of the Big Cat's career. And is he going to take it to the house? His old house. He sure is. A pick six. And he flips the game on a huge play. He just bailed out Laviska Shenault's earlier mistake with a rumbling house call of his own.
Last week he threw an interception. This week, lucky to get away with an incompletion.
Charbonnet powers through. Charbonnet scores, and the Seahawks have the lead with 5.5 minutes remaining. After all that, a flag got dropped during the celebration.
Field, watch it again right here.
Brotherly shove, looking for Hurts, looking for the end zone. And as it has so many times, it works. The 1-yard touchdown run for Jalen Hurts to take the lead.
Expect some crossers and man-to-man potentially.
Young outside, they score. It's a touchdown to Tommy Tremble. In the city where his father once had a short stint with the Philadelphia Eagles 29 years ago, Tommy Tremble finds the end zone. Half situation, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Mamba.
It's Hurts, it's a blitz, it gets picked up, it's a throw, it's a touchdown, it's Devontae Smith. And the Eagles jump back out in front. They take advantage of the Young interception, and Smith has his first touchdown in more than a month. Dave Canales loses a timeout. They still have 2 shots to get it to the end zone here. Right back to Hubbard, and this time he'll walk in for the touchdown, and the Panthers, they take the lead, and Hubbard over 1,000 yards on the season for the first time in his NFL career. Is on, and he is covering on the near side against A.J. Brown. It is 3rd down and goal. It is Hurts. Dancing, firing, scoring. It's a touchdown to Calcaterra, and Philadelphia takes the lead on his first NFL touchdown. No Dallas Goedert. You knew Calcaterra do-si-doing his way around with Barkley.
Him alive.
Kansas City 52% before their game against Cleveland today. Mayfield wide open. McMillan walk-in touchdown. His 3rd in the last 2 games, and that was as easy as it gets. And one of the best early strike offenses in all the NFL strikes first on their first drive. It's 6-0. Games, that penalty sets up 2nd and 5. 10th play of this opening Chargers drive has Herbert scrambling and throwing and scoring a touchdown to Ladd McConkey. The rookie is back, and he's got his first touchdown in almost 2 months.
With the injury, and he's winning over Justin Herbert's trust. Every catch he has.
Johnston, beg your pardon, spins away and dives in for the touchdown. Number 8 on the season for number 1, Quentin Johnston. In his 2nd year out of TCU, cashes in the still pick.
He just walked immediately back to the huddle.
310-pounder in his 7th year. Came over from the Bills after the long stint with Seattle. Empty set, blitz coming. Mayfield out to the left. Throws on the move for Mike Evans, who gets loose. Down the sideline, Mike Evans. It's a touchdown for Tampa Bay.
They want to control the clock, run the ball, limit your possessions.
Mayfield, shot, end zone, Evans! It's a touchdown! To extend the lead on a 2-touchdown day for the future Hall of Famer.
You're running a 5-flat 40 out there, but he finds a way to get open. He finds a way to use leverage, and he finds a way to be a safety blanket for the quarterback.
James blitzes, Mayfield finds Rachaad White, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown Tampa Bay as they continue to roll the Chargers in the 2nd half.
protection early in the game. They said, hey guys, we really got to step it up.
Darnold over the middle, got a man, got a touchdown to Jordan Addison. His 5th touchdown in the last 5 games, and the Vikings strike first. Smith lofts it, looking for Metcalf, end zone shot, he's got it for the touchdown.
This is a big opportunity for Minnesota to capitalize.
Second chance for Darnold, throw an end zone for Jefferson, and they cash in with a touchdown. The penalty by Trey Brown gave an NFL games have been battling in this first half. Ball's in the red zone, 24 seconds and a timeout. Extra body coming. Geno Smith floats end zone, touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba's in the end zone. Pass touchdown number 3rd and goal from the 5. Charbonnet's the back. The 11th play of this Seattle drive. It is Smith for the lead. It is caught! Touchdown! A.J. Barner. Seattle has the advantage for the first time today. The fresh set of downs after the penalty from the 39 of the Seahawks. Off play action, stepping up, launching downfield, and it is caught! Twisting, turning, touchdown, Jefferson, Minnesota's back in front. The ultimate, forget it, Justin's down there somewhere throw, and proceeding. Saints will take on the Bucs in what could be a crucial game for Tampa Bay. Throwback from Miller to Rattler, looking deep, looking end zone, Foster Moreau, touchdown! Trickery to the score. And the former Las Vegas Raider, Foster Moreau, New Orleans' own, puts the Saints on top against his former
with touchdowns, not field goals.
That's Bowers up top. Coming across the field, O'Connell to the near side from Myers, and a touchdown. This time the Raiders cash in, and they take the lead.
Adams up front, hang in there, stand in there, and deliver the throw.
O'Connell seeking, serving and searching, and launches, got a man! It is Tucker! It is held on to for the touchdown! The placement of the feet, the placement of the ball on the throw, the hold of the...
Dropped it right on the top of his helmet, now they're going tempo.
For Ertz, and a touchdown, another one for the veteran, and this one ties the game at 9 apiece. Washington got to the playoffs on Ertz's 2nd touchdown of the game last week in overtime to win it, and maybe a little cash incentive for Zach Ertz if he gets one more of those today. We're tied with his touchdown total this season.
They're trying to get him there. He's going to have to pay off some of his teammates when he gets there.
Here's Mariota, slips the tackle, and he dives! He's in! He got away from the rookie Marshawn Nealand and lunged ahead for the rushing touchdown. The 18th of his NFL career, and Washington regains the... And now his defense looking for yet another red zone stop. It is Dowdle. It is a touchdown. Cowboys finally cash in, and they take the lead in the fourth. Angie and Carlton see the...
So many snaps. Do you really want him going the wire like that and then going into this next game potentially on a Saturday?
It's second and goal. End zone shot for the lead. It's McLaurin. He's got it. Washington is in front. He was silent for 3 quarters, and Scary Terry shows up for the lead with 2 seconds left. Whether it's Daniels or Mariota, the clutch gene
Look at that.
alive in Washington.